Korea, particularly Seoul, is a good place
Seoul
to
City,
get.
Seoul,
Yeah, the capital.
Capital.
Is a great place to start with content creation because there are a lot of tourism boards that will sponsor trips for you for free.
तो आज हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट मौजूद हैं, मिस क्लार्क फ्रॉम यूएस.
Thank you for giving us time.
Yes, thank you for having me today.
So we will start with a brief introduction about you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Clark from Brown Beauty Abroad. I am a business owner and content creator out here in Korea, and actually we'll be discussing the content creation side with Khan here today. So very excited to share some tips with you.
Yeah, we are also excited to know your experience, and we are sure it will be so informative for us. So, you came to Korea five years, right?
Yes. 5.5 years ago, it will be 6 years in June.
Okay. And then you started your channel 1.5 years ago.
Yes, I started being more serious about my channel around August 2021.
Okay. So why you came up with this idea like you should be an influencer?
All right. So actually what happened is that I was featured on another large channel here in Korea about what it's like to be Black in Korea. And what ended up happening was they wanted a negative slant to the video, so they cut out my entire positive interview that I gave them.
Okay.
So then I left a comment saying, "Hey everyone, that's me," in the middle of their thumbnail, but they cut out my positive interview. So go ahead and check out my channel. I'm going to repost a response telling my side of the story and what my truth is here in Korea. So that was my motivation for starting my channel in Korea, was because I could see that other people, I can trust them to tell my narrative the way I wanted. So I wanted an outlet to tell my story and my truth and experience here in Korea.
Okay, so you wanted your own channel to raise your voice, to tell what you really want, so nobody can decide
Yes.
what to post, right?
Correct.
You can decide yourself.
Yes.
So that was the motivation for you to start your channel. That's cool. Starting a new channel is it can be challenging. You may be worried about a lot of things, like what you will have along the way, if you can really do that, if you should start it, or if that's the right time to start it. Are you really prepared enough to start a channel? So what kind of worries you had, like when you plan to start a channel, what you were thinking about, like if you had some worries?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't have any worries because I didn't come in with any expectations.
Okay.
The biggest thing was my voice was taken away.
That's good.
I must get my voice back. And so that was the only thing I thought about going in. And then once I saw I had a good response, I thought, well, now's a chance for me to share other videos about Korea that I wish were out there that I can't find. So now I can fill this void, this kind of lack in the market with my niche. So that's how I just kind of fell into it. And yeah, I just really didn't have too many expectations. I was excited that there were so many people that actually cared about my voice and experience here in Seoul. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with them.
So you mean the way not to get worried is don't expect too much.
Yeah, just don't have any expectations, just cannonball.
Trust yourself and just start it.
Yes.
And then you will figure out the things on the way.
Yes. Very much if you build it, they would come.
Yeah.
Especially if, like I said, you have a feature, a collaboration, someone that can help drive traffic to your channel, and then you can take it from there.
So if you stuck with the worries and think too much, that will stop you to start, right?
Yes, you're going to have analysis paralysis, where you're trying so hard to be perfect that you're going to fear failure so much that you're not even going to try. But not trying and failing, these are pretty much already the same thing because they have the same result of you having nothing either way.
Sure.
So it's better for you to at least try,
Nothing
and
to
then
lose.
you'll know. Exactly.
Yeah.
Versus if you don't try, okay, well, now you're in the same place.
Yeah. Okay, so don't think too much. Okay, plan, trust yourself, and just start it.
Yes.
And you will figure out the things on the way. That's the best way to start.
Yes, by just starting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then you are starting a channel. The biggest challenge we have mostly is to choose a content, what we should make a channel about. Or we can switch a little bit between the topics, but still we should have a line of content, right? Which we should stick to or around that. So how you chose the content and how a person starting a channel should choose the content?
So I would say make the content that you would want to watch, because this is actually a pretty good business tip. Is if there is something that you're looking for and it's not available in the market, chances are you're not the only person who's looking for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the same thing for content creation.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for content from your demographic, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
your country background, language background, gender background,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not able to find it, then who better to start that than you?
Mm-hmm.
So that way it's kind of falling into your own niche.
Mm-hmm.
And also you're making videos that if you would enjoy, other people enjoy as well. And then the important part is just to keep the pace going, consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you're being consistent, then you'll naturally become more creative with your videos, and then you can find something that might resonate more with your audience and then be able to further niche down.
On the other hand, what about we should choose a content that's close to us? I mean, that's maybe one of my skills, one of the things I'm good in already, so that all the way, because it's not for one time, two time thing, for years. So along the way for years, because that's what I like to do, that's what my skill is maybe. So all the way, it will be easy always for me to make some content about it, instead of choosing something that's new for me, that's I have to learn about. And every time I'm making content about it, it will be a challenge for me to learn about it, right? So choosing a content that's close to me, my personality, and my lifestyle can be a right way to choose, right?
Yeah, I would say that would also be great, because then your personality and your passion will shine through you and the video.
Sure.
And even if it's a topic that your audience might not have watched organically, because they see the passion and excitement that you have for them, that can be enough to carry them through the video, even if it's not exactly a topic that they're particularly searching for.
Okay, yeah. That's a way you can choose a content about what you want to make and make your channel. And then the next thing comes up, like, then what are the important steps you planned that you want to start a channel, you got an idea about the content, and now you're starting a channel and you are in the beginning. So what are the basic steps for beginners to start with?
Yeah, so the very first thing is picking a username and making sure that username is available on all platforms.
Username of your channel.
Yes.
Channel name.
So figure out the username and go ahead and check to make sure that it's not taken on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. There are some websites that help you see across all the different platforms if that username's taken. And if you find a good username that isn't taken on the major platforms, very first step is to create accounts on each of those: Pinterest, Twitch, all of them, to protect your username, because you don't want to get famous on YouTube and then somebody goes on Blogger with your username and now they're impersonating you, causing types of trouble. So find a good username, claim it, get it on Gmail as well, and then go ahead and launch. Then also it's very good for branding if you have the same username on all platforms.
Yeah. So you keep your username same all over the platforms.
If you can, yes.
Yeah, if you can. Okay, now you started your channel. You took some steps to start a channel. Then next step can be like, you started, but now you want to grow that, right? So what are the steps we should take, we should care about when we want to grow our channel now?
All right, so when you want to grow your channel, one thing you can do is make sure to utilize different platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, because, for example, TikTok is very good at casting very wide net
Okay.
because it just shows up on people's phones.
Mhm.
So you can get a large amount of followers on TikTok, and then you can use your TikToks as teasers, kind of like
Mhm.
trailers for your
Mhm.
YouTube videos.
Mhm.
And so you show them a little 30 seconds on TikTok, and you can say, oh, like and follow for part 2,
Mhm.
or head to my YouTube channel to watch the full video. And just like that, you've used TikTok to go ahead and flow
Mhm.
people to your next platform.
Okay.
And then the same you can also do with Instagram Reels.
Okay.
So you can do that, and also reaching out to other content creators in a similar niche
Mhm.
and asking them if they're interested in doing collaborations.
Mhm.
And then you have a channel, they have a channel, you feature each other, and then you can kind of swap audience members that way and grow your channel. Also doing features if somebody's looking for people from a particular country, background, students, saying, hey, we would like to do a street interview. You go in, plug all of your usernames, have them
Yeah.
tag you in the
Mhm.
description,
Mhm.
and then their audience sees you, and then they come to your channel as well.
And then I think we can add more while growing our channel. The consistency is an important factor to grow our channel, right?
Yes. Just like with anything in life, you gotta stick with it.
Yeah.
So consistency is the key, especially with the algorithm.
Yeah.
The algorithm wants to see that you are producing value and something that keeps people coming back to the platform.
Mhm.
So that's why it's important to have a posting schedule. So maybe you can decide Monday, I'm going to brainstorm.
Mhm.
Tuesday, I'm going to film. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to edit.
Mhm.
And every Friday, I'm going to post. And if you can't keep that schedule, don't give up. It's okay to adjust the pace of the schedule for something that works for you. That way you can still keep the consistency, even if it's not one video a week, even if it's a video every 10 days or 2 weeks. But it's just important that you keep posting, because if you don't post, you can't grow and the algorithm will kick you out.
Okay. That means your audience is waiting for you. Your audience
Yes.
expects something from you to put from time to time. If you don't give them that, they will start following. They will stop following you. They will decrease,
Yes.
right? Or they will stop, or they will decrease, right?
Well, what I've heard is that these platforms will also unsubscribe them
Oh,
without,
really?
yeah.
If you are not uploading content continuously, like consistently.
Yeah,
They
that's
can
what
do
I've
that?
heard. That
Oh.
sometimes that happened to me a few days ago. Someone said, "Wow, I'm a follower of your. I'm so happy that you commented on my video."
Mhm.
And they said, "Oh wow, YouTube unsubscribed me. Oh well, let me resubscribe." So if you ever
Wow.
see a dip in your followers after you're
Mm.
not posting,
Mhm.
that might not be because they unfollowed you themselves. The
YouTube
platform
is-
could
the
have.
platform is doing that. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's a concern, actually.
Yeah. So it's almost like a punishment for you not
Yeah.
posting consistently.
So yeah, stay consistent then. Always try to put, yeah, as you told, like if you can put 2 videos a week, that's good. But if you cannot, try to put one at least a week, or 1 in 2 weeks. But still keep on putting. Like it's not like you put 3 videos a week and then for a month you're not putting anything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
better to divide those 3 videos into 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. So you can put them all the month,
Yes.
instead of putting them in 1 week and then not putting anything for a month, right?
Yes. Yes.
That should be the way. Okay, so now we are in Korea, South Korea. Every country has some positive aspects, negative aspects regarding all the fields, all the lines, business, social life, and things like that. So what about Korea? Like, what do you think, like being an influencer or starting this career, I can say, because now, being influencer is not a side job or
Mm.
part-time things. It's profession now. So if you want to start that in Korea, how good is Korea or how bad is Korea to start with it?
So I would say that Korea, particularly Seoul, is a good place
Seoul
to get.
City, Seoul,
Yeah, the capital is a great place to start with content creation,
Mhm.
because there are a lot of tourism boards
Okay, yeah,
that
that's
will
true.
sponsor trips for you for free. So especially this year, I've been all over Korea for free. Usually they'll meet somewhere in Seoul, they have chartered transportation, they take care of all your meals, they take care of the tours, they take care of the hotels. And then along that trip, you're all there to create content. So that's a great way to network with other content creators, have other people that they have the eye where they can line up the shots and take pictures and things for you.
You can learn from each other, you can share. You can find collaborations from there, right?
Exactly.
There's an exact platform where you can meet other YouTubers.
Yes. You can be on their channels, feature each other, help each other out. And so that is great because you can get a whole lot for free here in Korea.
So that means the advantage in Korea is like a lot of things are being centered in Seoul.
Yes.
And you are living in Seoul, then that means you are close to all those opportunities. That makes it easy for you to make content in Korea.
Yes.
And if you go to other countries, maybe you have to move around a lot to catch those opportunities, right?
Yeah.
Because they are all spread around.
Yes.
But in Korea, everything is focused in Seoul. So just live in Seoul, stay in contact with those organizations, tourism, cultural organization, or some private bodies, and you can make a lot of content within the limits of the city.
तो जैसे आपने सुना, एक चैनल स्टार्ट करते हुए मोटिवेशन हर इंसान के लिए डिफरेंट हो सकती है, लेकिन उसके बाद कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं जिनका हम सबको ख्याल रखना पड़ता है। सबसे पहले आपने स्टार्ट लेते हुए बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करना और परफेक्ट टाइम का इंतज़ार नहीं करना। आपके पास जो रिसोर्सेज मौजूद हैं, आपने उससे स्टार्ट ले लेना है और टाइम के साथ साथ आपने इम्प्रूव करना है। उसके बाद आपने कंटेंट चूज़ करते हुए कोशिश करनी है कि अपने बैकग्राउंड से और आपने जो ऑडियंस टारगेट की है उससे रिलेटेड आपने कंटेंट चूज़ करना है। इससे आपको ऑडियंस को अट्रैक्ट करने में आसानी होगी और आपने अपनी स्किल्स और एबिलिटीज़ से क्लोज कंटेंट को चूज़ करना है। इससे आपको लगातार कंटेंट बनाने में आसानी होगी। तो ये चीज़ें हैं एक चैनल स्टार्ट करने से पहले सोचने वाली। उसके बाद जब आप एक चैनल स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं तो आपने सबसे पहले अपने चैनल का यूनिक यूज़र नेम चूज़ करना है जो कोई और यूज़ ना कर रहा हो। उसके बाद आपने इसी यूनिक यूज़र नेम को यूज़ करके डिफरेंट SNS प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे अपने अकाउंट बनाने हैं और उसके बाद आपने अपने सारे SNS प्लेटफॉर्म्स के अकाउंट्स को एक्टिवली यूज़ करना है और वहाँ से ऑडियंस को यूट्यूब की तरफ डायरेक्ट करना है और आपने दूसरे कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स के साथ कोलैबोरेशन करनी है। इससे आप अपनी ऑडियंस को शेयर कर सकते हैं और आपने कंटेंट बनाते हुए कंसिस्टेंसी के साथ कंटेंट बनाना है। कंटेंट बनाते हुए ज़्यादा गैप नहीं आना चाहिए। अच्छा, अब देखते हैं कि अगर आप कोरिया में मौजूद हैं तो आपको कंटेंट बनाने के लिए किस तरह के एडवांटेजेस हासिल हैं। सबसे पहले, अगर आप कोरिया में मौजूद हैं तो ये आपके लिए इस वक्त राइट प्लेस और राइट टाइम है, क्योंकि इस वक्त कोरियन वेव जो है वो अपनी पीक पे है और पूरी दुनिया से लोग के पॉप, के ड्रामास, के मूवीज़ की वजह से कोरिया के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं। तो आपको ऑडियंस को अट्रैक्ट करने में आसानी होगी। इसके अलावा अगर आप कोरिया में सोल सिटी में मौजूद हैं तो आपको एक सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज ये हो सकता है कि कंटेंट बनाने के लिए कोरिया में बहुत ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ जो हैं वो सोल के अंदर मौजूद हैं।
Being male or female in being an influencer, how does it matter?
So definitely with Korea-based content, there is a divide. So with women, they might be more into K-pop, K-dramas, Korean beauty, skincare, shopping.